So when you're driving, you don't actually have to swivel your seat to turn and talk to people. Hello everyone, my name is Max Kavanaugh. I'm here at the MarineMax Rogers location, and I have the pleasure of showing you this beautiful 2023 Nautique G21, and we're starting off on the exterior. And you'll notice right away this beautiful white exterior with a jet black hull bottom, and in the rear you'll see the medallion metal flake accent right there, which is really sharp. It gives it some pop and some flair when you're on the water. The sun really makes it sparkle as well. Looking up to the tower, you'll notice a jet black tower with the vinyl accents that are Sahara sand. So that accent color right here actually matches the interior color of the vinyl, which is Sahara sand. So it's really cool. This gives it a little bit of uniqueness. Looking up at the tower again, you'll see a nice big bimini top that's closed up right now. It does open up to the left and to the right and gives you a lot more shade. On this tower, you'll notice strapless board racks that do swivel in. They also swivel out, and they're clamping board racks, so they're just really easy to use when you have a surfboard in that rack. So we can go over that more when we're inside, but I just wanted to point that out. In the back of the boat here, you have a nice big platform with mocha brown sea deck. You have cup holders on the platform, so when you're lounging in the transom seats, you can put a drink there and it's really easy to access. Again, the stepway up into the boat is just very easy, not very high steps, so it's not hard on your knees, which is nice. Down below, you have your NSS, your Nautique surf system right here. You have your NCRS, which is this plate behind the surf pipe. And then you're also gonna have this ladder right here, just to make it easier just to get onto this platform and up into the boat. So another nice little feature. One thing I'll point out too that's not really noticeable, but it's just kind of nicely integrated, is this grab handle by the platform here. So if you don't use the ladder, you can always use the grab handle, which would make it easier just to get into the boat too. So some cool features that Nautique does, and their integration is great. So one thing just to look out for when you're in the boat is the nice integrations that Nautique does. Guys, that was the exterior. Let's take a peek at the interior. All right guys, we are inside this beautiful Nautique G21, and I'll point out the bow is so spacious. You have a lot of space to relax and hang out. It's really wide, it's really deep. And then up in the bow too, you'll have storage compartments underneath the seats, and the seats do lift up on hinges, which is nice. On each side, you'll have a grab handle, and you'll have two cup holders, and those cup holders have the enhanced courtesy lighting package. So they change to whatever color you choose on the dash, whether that's green, purple, pink. I mean, it's a cool thing just to customize the boat when you're on the water. You have a couple JL speakers up there as well, just to enhance the audio experience. Notice that this is the Sahara sand interior with some jet black true weave accents. It looks really sharp. I really like this colorway. It's a good looking boat. Interior deck color is going to be white, so looking down below the seats, this is the interior deck color, which is white. Up in the bow, you will have armrests too. They pop up like so. There's a button in front you press and they fold right back down. In the walkway here, cool feature, you have a nice tucked away air dam that just slides right into the actual side here, which is cool. So it's stowed easily, which is great. So you don't have to go underneath the seat to pick up that air dam and slide it in. This one is just built right in, which is cool. As we come through the walkway, you have a garbage can access right here, which is really easy to get to. Nobody has to get up from a seat to throw something away. You have a recessed glove box here, which is great for the driver. That way they can see better through that windshield. It's not raised up, it's recessed down, which is nice. At the helm here, beautiful 3-spoke design steering wheel here that's leather wrapped. Just feels premium, looks premium, it's really nice quality. The stitching is just superb. I mean, all the way around the dash here with all the vinyls and the textures and the colors, and some of the more like 3-dimensional shapes. I mean, it looks incredible. They did a great job. You do have wave front speakers on this as well, so that sound will bounce off this windshield and get pushed towards the cockpit here just to really enhance the audio experience. But at the helm, again, this beautiful race car inspired captain's chair here with a cutout. So when you're driving, you don't actually have to swivel your seat to turn and talk to people in the cockpit. You can sit in the seat, turn your leg, and then talk to people, which is really easy and nice. It also makes actually getting into the seat a little bit easier too, just by going like that and turning your leg over. So always something that I like to point out because the ergonomics of that is great. Nice bolstering through the actual thighs and through the midsection here. So moving towards this armrest here, the ergonomics as you're sitting in the captain's chair with this armrest just feel really nice. It's just your hand is in the perfect position with your throttle, with your encoded rotary dial, and then you have hotkeys too around that encoded rotary dial. That's just what Nautique feels you will use most frequently. So like volume control, speed control, your profile presets, you have your next page function, and you also have a home button. So all functions that you will use very frequently, easy to access right there, physical button. You have a nice link pan array off to the right side of the steering wheel, which is just, it shows you all your information. Makes it easy to change things, to put on a new song, change colors of the enhanced curry sliding package, change your surf side. Everything is designed super well and you can pick it up very quickly. As we move more towards this cockpit area and away from the helm, you'll notice the nice seating, nice bolstering. It's just really well designed. It looks like it's been finished off extremely nicely because it has. Underneath these seats, you'll notice that you have a lot of storage. So as I lift these seats up, on this side there's a cooler. Okay, and you can take that cooler out and move it somewhere if you would like. Otherwise, that could be storage. Let me swivel out this board rack here a minute. You notice how easy that was. Underneath this side, well, you have another cooler there. Again, does that seem very practical to have two coolers? Maybe for you, but I would take one out, use one cooler. That way you have definitely storage on one side. Definitely makes it better that way, in my opinion. Underneath this seat, the passenger chair, you'll notice there is a lot of space in there for storage. Right now the cover is in there at the moment, but there's a lot of storage space in there. Again, they're all on gas assisted shocks, making it easy. You have a cool chair right here that lifts up, or I should say seat. Now this is a nice way just to view your riders in the back that are surfing, that are wakeboarding. A little bench seat here. That one does not move. I'm thinking of the G23 there in my mind. But this is really cool, how this bench seat folds backward like this, so it slides and folds back. Now you have a full bench right here that you can sit with your friends, your family, and enjoy some of the riders that are surfing or skiing or even wakeboarding. Goes back into place really easily. Just slides down like that. You don't have to push it down, just let it slide right down. Let gravity do its thing. This folds back, locks back in. Just the things they've added to this boat, just the quality, it's really, really nice. Everything feels really robust. Moving to the tower, I did want to point out the board racks one more time here. And that, swiveling them is super easy. They lock into place like so, and they're strapless, so they lift up like so, slide your board in, let this clamp down your board. It's just really easy. It's just really well designed. Moving up on the tower, you do have JL Audio speakers up top. They are 8/8, so plenty of sound that'll be produced all the way into the back of the boat where the rider is surfing or even wakeboarding. They do have overhead lighting here that actually lights downward, which is cool. Another just cool little feature, cool little touch. I want to point out too that this boat does have heater vents in it that do pop out. I'm not going to pop it out, but they do pop out. Let's step up in towards the transom area here. And just notice how easy that was. You're stepping on C-deck, no upholstery, so you're keeping that vinyl. And that's just going to last longer when you're not stepping on vinyl very often. Now each compartment back here opens up. This is where, again, in the G, there's a lot of storage. There's no additional ballast bags here. Doesn't need it. The space in here is incredible. Life jackets, boards, fenders, dock line if you would like. I mean, there is so much space for so many different things. Maybe it's a beach bag, whatever you'd like, but a lot of space in each rear locker here. Then this compartment would lift up, and that's where your engine is located right there. So a 3-compartment design, very nicely finished off. Looks really sharp. And moving back all the way to the transom area here. Again, the steps are really easily just to step down, to step up. It doesn't hurt your knees. It's not a huge step, which is nice. But in the back here, you do have a couple cup holders, and then you have your transom seats. You have your transom stereo remote back here as well, just to switch songs, maybe switch the volume of the music as well. And what's cool is they have an integrated cooler back here. So that's why I was saying you can take out that one cooler and have just one in the boat, because you also have a cooler back here that's integrated that lifts up. You can throw your ice in here and then throw drinks, throw some, I'd say drinks mostly, but when that ice melts, there's actually a drain here that will drain all that water out. So I think it's just really cool, and it's just a well integrated design here that Nautique has done. But you guys, this is the Nautique G21. It's located here at our MarineMax Rogers location. If you have any questions about the features, about the colors, about some of the textures that are in this G21, please give us a call or come stop by. We'd be glad to help you out and answer any questions that you have. Again, Max Kavanaugh with MarineMax. Thank you.